Fulham 0, Chelsea 1. Hudson-Odoi has to come off the bench to show a little bit of quality to save Frank Lampard's job against a 10-men Fulham side. We've got a lot to talk about, peeps. Let's get into it. For any of you that think this is acceptable and this is the manner of performance we should be seeing from a Chelsea side which has got match winners throughout the squad, I think you need a reality check. This squad has talent from head to toe, whether it's from the defense to the offense. Anything you want, individual brilliance, team players, goal scorers, creative players, defensive players, this team is stacked. Yet, for some reason, we can't get a result to save our life convincingly. What's going on? My man of the match today, I'm not going to lie, it was hard to pick one. I'm going for Thiago Silva. I don't know about you guys, hit that in the comment below. Tell me what you think. Hit the like button if you agree with me. Hit the like button if you're happy we got the 3 points. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And let's get into 6 things you need to know. It's simple. I tell you the 6 things I took away from this game and we keep it stepping. Easy, really. The lineup comes out and I'm fuming. I'm not going to lie to you. Callum Hudson-Odoi dropped once again. Fikayo Tomori's nowhere in sight, but Antonio Rudiger, who had a good game, starts. And I can't understand the logic behind these thought processes. Because I don't understand Frank coming out, giving logic, and then you have Matt Law coming out with this nonsense. Leadership, he opted for leadership. Who's the leaders in this team? Okay, Giroud's a decent player. Azpilicueta's a decent player. Jorginho's a decent player. Mason Mount's a decent player. But how are you binning the future of our club? For what? Some leadership characteristics. The performance was not good, and you know why it wasn't good. Because the correct players didn't play. The system depends on individual brilliance, and you don't play the players that can have the X factor. What else do you expect? Let's start with number 1, a reality check. The red card changed the game completely. The red card changed it. That challenge was crazy. I don't know what this Robinson dude is thinking, right? He went at Azpilicueta like Azpilicueta owed him money. That challenge was crazy. There was no need for it. The worst thing is, it's not like we were in transition where we were attacking him, he had to bring him down. It's not like Aspi was about to beat him. This was in Chelsea's half, in the corner flag. And you know what? Mason trying to jump into fight, I don't understand. And you know what Thiago told him? Get your ass to the side. Leadership. Not fighting and acting like, oh, you know what? Let me act a hard man. What are you acting a hard man for, bro? Do you want to get sent off in this situation? That changed the game. And honestly, it was the turning point in a game that we were losing control of. The game started off, first 20 minutes, 50-50 battle. We took over for 10 minutes, and then Fulham were having chance after chance. Caballero, how he missed that chance, I won't know. Because if that goes in, completely different game. Number 2, the pattern of the game was absolutely disgusting. And a lot of the fans criticized Jorginho and Kavkas, and I'm going to explain to you why you're wrong. And why you shouldn't criticize them. And why the element of creating stuff from midfield shouldn't depend on them. Whilst the goal came from Mason Mount, and it was an impressive goal, I'm not going to lie to you. It was a goal where we saw a little bit of quality, but we're going to get onto that next. The issue with Chelsea and why we're seeing such a poor lack of play is based on a simple fact of our midfield can't create. And it's not Jorginho's responsibility to create. He is almost a recycler. He gets the ball, shifts it. Kovacic is there to disrupt stuff. The 3 in front of those 2 are the ones that are meant to create. Yes, we don't play a conventional 4-2-3-1, but it turns into that. Mason Mount isn't creative enough. Christian Pulisic and Ziyech had a terrible game today. Literally, I don't understand how both of them survived on that pitch. It's due to the lack of options, but both of them were poor as they could get, and it was embarrassing. I don't know what's going on. I need to understand what Frank is expecting of these players because Mount can't create. Havertz needs to play. Number 3, Mason Mount gets the goal, right? But yet, I don't think his performance was as good as everyone's been raving about. If you look at my timeline, the whole world's going crazy. Mason Mount, frenzy. But reality is, right, Mason Mount had a poor game today. And we're looking at it from one specific way. Mason Mount was meant to be in that number 10 role, picking up positions, linking up play. He doesn't do that. He's a lot of energy and he will get goals because he just shoots all the time. Like, eventually it will go in. And I'm not going to lie, I think he's a good player. I just think he's not being coached. If you look at the goal, Hudson-Odoi takes a man on, stops, waits on it, gets Fulham uncomfortable. Because normally, Fulham are just dealing with stuff instinctually. A cross is coming in, edit mate, edit geezer. Nah, Today, it wasn't like that. He takes the touch, he picks out Ben Chilwell. Ben Chilwell overruns it, poor cross, comes flying out, Mount hits it on the volley, bang, 1-0 Chelsea. Everyone's happy, we get the result, we get the 1-0 win. But there wasn't enough of that. The quality came from Hudson and not Mason. The people say, number 4, right? You know what, Alex, we have a style of pattern of play. No, we don't. We really don't. And the worrying thing is, it's cross FC, and if the cross doesn't work, we're not going to score. And today, the goal came from the cross, as you all saw. I think a lot of people are mistaking the form of a cross, right? There's 2 different types of cross. There's hit and hope, and there's pick someone out. There is get to the byline and smash it across, or there's get to the byline and put a quality delivery in. And I think Chelsea is stuck in the middle of that right now. Frank Lampard's tactics are very basic in that side, in my opinion, because we don't have build-up. We don't build up through the middle. We get to the bylines, we cross it. It doesn't matter what. As soon as you hit that 18-yard line, they have the insurance to cross. They're not getting hooked. Frank will not care. He wants it. My issue there is, Giroud's it by himself against 3 centre-halves that are big. They're big guys. It's not like he can bully all of them. Like, at the end of the day, one's going to mark him, one's going to cover behind, and the other one is just a free man covering any late runners coming in. Next thing you know, we're just crossing balls in and no one's in the box. Mount's the only one trying to get in. It's ridiculous. It really is. Got a plan B today, and I'm not going to lie, that was nice to see. A 4-4-2 came in and didn't change the game. Well, we got the goal out of it, but in my opinion, it was basic. We went into what my Sunday League team used to do, the Dover House Lions. You go 4-4-2, 2 pacey guys up top, cross the ball in, and literally we hoped something happened. But realistically speaking, it wasn't good enough. Because the problem is, when we went to that, we took Jorginho off. And in my opinion, Jorginho dictates play. I would have personally, and I'm not even exaggerating, I would have taken off Kovacic for Havertz, and I would have taken off Giroud for Hudson-Odoi. And then you bring on Tammy if you want for either Ziyech or thing. You keep what you're doing. You keep attacking, you keep probing, and you break a team down properly. This cross the ball and pray is not going to work. And 2 strikers doesn't work because the quality of the delivery is not there. The 2 strikers can happen if you're playing a 4-3-3. One guy just goes forward. But you just have to have the build-up. There needs to be a rhythm of play. And this is why we're papering over cracks with wins. Number 6, and you see now, no matter what happens, right? Frank Lampard is eventually going to lose his job. I'm sorry to say that. He is going to lose his job with it by the end of the season. Because this can't continue. We are riding our luck. We are playing like a team that doesn't have no pizzazz, no creativity, nothing. It's facts. That was a lucky performance, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. We papered over the cracks. We got 3 points. Everyone's going to go, oh, you know what? It was a proper team performance. You know what? Sometimes you have to dig in. What are we digging in for? Like, I didn't see stuff where we can build off. There's no future in this. It's like being in a relationship where you're just like, oh, you know what? It's good for now. Like, it'll just do. It'll do. What do you mean it'll do? Like, why are you in that relationship? It's just a waste of time. You're wasting my time. You're wasting your time. What are we doing in this relationship, realistically speaking? This is what Chelsea are going through right now. I don't understand what Frank is building. The team players clearly don't understand what we're doing. Because it's not working at all. It's not working out in no facets. It's absolutely poor. Like, literally, everyone's nonchalant. Everyone is so like, if it happens, it happens. No, you can't run a team like this. We win. We move up to 7th. We close the gap on United. Hopefully they drop points and we're in the title.